Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well today. I just want to apologise now that if I'm really sorry if I look miserable today. I can't fully move my mouth because yesterday I went to the dentist to have an extraction and I'm very sore around the mouth, so yeah, I'm really sorry if I don't look as chirpy as normal. It really hurts to smile, so yeah. So in today's video I wanted to discuss with you all about different ways you can cope with panic attacks. Yesterday I felt so proud of myself because I don't like the dentist at all. I find it a very traumatizing experience whenever I go in there. I've always had very weak teeth, so I know that I've always got to have some sort of work done to them. But I was brave and booked an appointment because I had been suffering with toothache all through lockdown, and I just felt like it needed to be sorted out. The last time I went to the dentist, I did have a panic attack, and I pretty much fainted. I wasn't well at all. They really looked after me, but I always get a little bit scared of going to the dentist since then. So yeah, I want to talk to you about ways that you can cope with your panic attacks, because I felt like I coped with mine very well yesterday and I didn't actually have an attack. I was very panicky and I did cry, but my breathing was a lot more calmer than what it probably would be if I had been going to the doctors previously. Dentist, sorry. It's such an awful thing having panic attacks, because when you're in that moment you feel like you can't really do anything about it, but there are ways that you can calm them down. And yeah, after you've tried a few of these ideas it might help you in the future, so fingers crossed that it helps you. So the first thing that I find that helps me when I'm about to have an attack, or if I'm having an attack, is to try and breathe deeply. It can be very difficult if you're hyperventilating, but taking those deep breaths sort of calm you down and it makes you realise that you're just having a moment. I always do breathing exercises in the mornings, even if it's just for 5 minutes once I'm fully awake, and I find that after doing them breaths really make me feel more calmer in myself. I don't feel as stressed, I don't feel as anxious. So yeah, I think trying to breathe as much as you can is very important, and it does help with your attacks. The second thing is you need to realise that you're having the attack. If you're somebody that's never experienced a panic attack before, it is a very daunting moment and it's very scary. But if you're somebody that has regular attacks or has had experience with them before, try and remind yourself that you're just having an attack, it's not going to last long, everything's going to be okay. I think by doing that it just sort of calms you down and it reassures you that nothing serious is going on with you mentally, and physically as well. You're just having a moment. Something else that I find that helps me when I've had attacks in the past is to close my eyes. I think I find things a bit more relaxing when I have my eyes shut, and I find that my attacks become shorter and shorter when I've closed my eyes for a while. I really don't know why it helps me. I don't know if it helps anybody else. But yeah, I think, I don't know, it just calms you down when you've got your eyes closed. So yeah, if you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes when you're having a panic attack, try and find an object to focus on. If you're outside, maybe look at a tree or something that you enjoy looking at, something that isn't moving. You don't want to be like, because when people panic, they tend to look around a lot and they don't know what to do. People need to find something to look at, because that actually does calm you down. So yeah, either closing your eyes or finding an object to stare at or look at whilst you're having the attack can help calm you down. Something that I did yesterday when I was at the dentist was I was thinking of happy places, memories and stuff like that make me happy. It just sort of took everything else away because I was thinking of the things that I love and the things I enjoy. So yeah, that I found that quite useful, and I think that's probably why I didn't actually have an attack, because I was thinking, right, so much has happened that's good. This is just, this is just a dentist appointment. I don't need to be panicking about it. So yeah, I really felt that helped. And the last thing is, this can be quite difficult to do, but maybe try and challenge the unhelpful thoughts that you may be having, because when you think more positively, your mood isn't as down. You're very happy in yourself. You're not as stressed. You may not be feeling as upset when you're thinking positively. So yeah, if you try and train your mind to think in a positive way, then it might actually reduce your panic attacks. And say if you are having a panic attack and you've started to train yourself to think more positively, the panic attacks might be easier to control, because you could be fighting off them unhelpful thoughts. It might take a while to get used to the idea that you're suffering with panic attacks, but a lot of people do suffer with them, and I know it's really scary, but there are so many ways that you can try and help yourself, and there's obviously other people out there that are willing to look after you and help you when you are struggling with a panic attack. It might be a good idea to maybe talk to your friends and family if you've been experiencing panic attacks recently. Even if you've been experiencing them for years, it's always good to talk to people about them, because then they will understand what to do as well. If you were having an attack, they'll be able to be there for you. So yeah, it's always good to open up. Don't hide away the fact that you have panic attacks, because nobody will be able to help you otherwise. I know it's a really, really horrible thing to have, but just remember that you're still doing really well, and that attack is just an attack, and you'll be fine after it, and everything will go back to normal. I am thinking of doing a Q&A for my next video, so if you have any questions that you would like to ask me, then please feel free to either message me or the Rushden Mind social media pages, and I'm sure that they'll bring the questions along to me, and I'll be able to hopefully answer them. I really hope this video helped you in some way. If you suffer with panic attacks, I'm really sorry that you are suffering with them, but it does get easier and they will become more controllable, and you're doing well, and yeah. I'll see you next Wednesday for another video. See you later.